I was a downtown business owner for a number of years, and now here at the Basilica as the music director in this church, and doing a lot of different music aspects with the city through the different schools and things like that. The Guelph Symphony Orchestra being a big part of it as well. That's my primary involvement here in the city, is mostly music-wise. Back in May, we had a special service here where there was a blessing for the city of Guelph. And by that time in May, everything had been shut down for a number of weeks since the middle of March. The churches were closed, everything was pretty much closed. But there was a picture that I happened to take while the blessing of the downtown was happening, and it showed the front door of the church open, propped open. And for a lot of people, that was a sign of hope of what was to come, that some days these doors would be open again and people would be able to come in. So lo and behold, we were allowed by the provincial government to reopen at a smaller capacity. And the weekend of June 26th, that week, we had our first public mass since the middle of March. We were to open the church at 8 o'clock, but we had people lining up shortly after 7 a.m., which to us was emotional as well as a big surprise. But the fact that people were not too afraid, but being very cautious, of course, and distancing, were coming back to their faith community and coming back to the church and showing their support for what they believe in. And that to me was a sign of really good goodness, not only that we were opening back for the people, but they were coming to support us. And that was pretty emotional for me, because I spent a lot of time here setting up with the volunteers, the church, to get it ready for reopening, and to know that it was all for something, that it wasn't, that it didn't go without people coming. So it was great. We had really good attendance, and it's been very good ever since. So yeah. I do have a rewarding moment with a student, with Alex. His name is Alex, I'll say. And he was a student of mine for a short time, and then he's off to school in Montreal. And just to watch that young man really blossom and grow and really develop into something. He did a recorded concert here not too long ago, which was a very good success, and he's coming back again hopefully in August. But just to see that maybe the little bit of time that I had, a little bit of influence here or there might have rubbed off on him, just to see all that culminate into the great, wonderful player and performer that he is today. And I do have a couple of students like that as well. The associate organist here, Julian, he's really come a long way, and he's the associate here. He's doing quite well, and that's rewarding as well to see. I've been with these kids since they were young, and now to see them grow and to keep going with it, it's quite rewarding. And it doesn't have to be of any age, but just to see that I'm progressing a couple of students through in this day and age of digital distraction, it is good to see that they're staying the course and continuing with it. And so those are a couple of success stories there, Alex and Julian. So I'm quite proud of them.